Good morning, and what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Derrick Casey coming to you live from Dallas, Texas. Super excited to be here to share this video with you guys. I woke up with this on my mind this morning. I was like, this is a great subject to talk about, a great piece of content, and I'm about to drop some golden nuggets on y'all this morning, okay? Because I really want to educate you guys, because I get a lot of people that are looking into home-based businesses or network marketing, and they are afraid. They hear the horror stories, all of these things, whatever is holding you back from getting started. But I'm going to show you guys how what we do in the real world is no different than what we do in network marketing. It's just that in network marketing, we get paid more to do exactly what we've been doing on a daily basis. So just imagine me with my little artist hat on. I got my little thing here with my paint, and I'm going to paint you guys a very vivid picture. So that way it helps to wake y'all up. So we're going to let Facebook do its thing. I'm going to send out some invites. But I just want to talk to y'all, man. I'm going to try to make this video as quick as I can. And if you guys want to dive a little bit deeper or have questions about this subject, y'all already know what to do. Just hit me up, and I'll be happy to get on board and talk with y'all. All right. So anywho, all right. So let's dive into it. Right. So I want to talk. In my mind, I truly believe that referral programs are the reason that sparked the creation of network marketing. Okay. And I'm going to give you a reason why. All right. So for so long, we got traditional businesses out here, right? Big companies. Y'all see that the biggest piece of growing a business is marketing, right? Marketing and exposure. So the big thing is, in a traditional business, to get your marketing out there, you got to do what? You got to spend money. You got to understand where your ideal prospects are, and then you got to pump money into those places so that way you can expose them to your company or your product or your service. Okay, so you see a lot of money going out. You see companies that are sit down, they got a marketing team, they analyze different things, they look at each year where their money's going, what's driving revenue, what's making the money, what's losing the money, and they got to be shifting money around and staying creative to expose the business, expose the product or service. Okay, now the thing is, as we start moving into this social media driven economy, we're starting to see that old school ways of marketing just aren't working anymore, right? So we're talking about billboards. They still work, but not as effective. Commercials, radio ads, newspapers, magazines, right? All of these different places that used to be massively effective before, back in the days, are not as effective because everybody is on social media, from your Facebook, your Twitters, your Instagrams, your Tumblrs, your Reddits, your, so many different platforms, YouTube. They're all over the place. So you're starting to see more companies who are losing money in these areas by pumping this money out. Okay. So most companies that you go into have what they call a referral program. Okay. Here's what is so powerful about the referral program. Okay. When you have a referral program, this is only eligible to your paying customers. Okay. The people that are paying for the product or service every single month or whatever the case are eligible to go out, spread the word, share it with somebody else. And if somebody comes in, you get incentivized, right? You get incentivized for your work. Okay. So you may get a gift card. You may get some cash. You may get a percentage off your next purchase. You may get some money knocked off of your bill. Whatever the case, you're going to get incentivized to help drive new customers to this company. Okay. But the crazy thing about it is, when we go out there, they pay you very little, but you guys don't look at what the companies are making off of your efforts. Okay. You're not paying attention to that. You get excited to get paid $100 because you refer somebody. Woo, right? But then you don't think about the thousands of dollars you just generated for the company. You got chopped out $100 one time, but the company making $1,000 off your effort. Here's the crazy thing about it, is that unlike traditional business and marketing, they didn't have to pay that money out first to generate revenue from it, right? So you're already a paying customer. They didn't go out and pay you or hire you to go and market. They just say, hey, if you know anyone and you send them in, we will give you this. And you were like, oh, shoot, let me go tell people. And you go tell people, right? They didn't pay you nothing for it. So think about that. In a business where you are pumping out money in hopes that it is going to get the exposure that you need, right, to those prospects, drive them to be customers, which is going to drive revenue for your business. On the referral program, you don't pay anything. You just offer an incentive to your paying customers, right? Your loyal customers to help drive business, which means that when they go out and they tell other people about the business, the product, or the service, and they drive those customers to start paying, that is pure revenue that is coming into the business, right? So from a traditional business owner, if I'm taking a look at something like this, I'm like, wait a minute. If people are okay with going out here, right, and they are okay with telling people and exposing people and sharing with people and driving people to our company for very little, what would happen if we were able to create an opportunity where they can actually create an additional income to go and do it? Think about it. Because in a traditional business, all the money that's generated, they got overhead. So they got to take care of the business expenses, the utilities. They got employees that they got to pay out. They got all of these things that come in before they even see any type of profit from the revenue that was generated. But in a referral program, that you didn't pay nothing out, so that's all pure revenue. And I think that this sparked the idea and the creation of network marketing. Because now, guess what the businesses in network marketing aren't doing? They aren't hiring people, right? They don't have overhead, right? I mean, they got, business expenses or whatever the case, but nothing near as close to what a traditional business has to go through. And now they created a business platform that allows people to buy into the business, which is like franchising without all the headaches, right? So if you wanted to set up a Chick-fil-A or a McDonald's, they already have the business model in place. They already have the product in place. All you're doing is buying into the business model, the name, the product, the service, whatever it is, you're just buying into it. And now you get to go out and market, right? Build up that brand. Okay. So in network marketing, it's like franchising without all the headaches and for a fraction of the cost, because we already know if you don't got $150,000 or more to go and franchise a big business and hire people and do all of these different things, you're never going to get to that point. But in network marketing, hardworking people can invest a little bit of money, but then flip that money into so much more just by following the business model. And it's a beautiful thing because now you find a company that has a product or service that you can stand behind, and then you go out here and you use that product or service so that way you can understand how amazing it truly is. And then you go out here and you talk to other people. And then now you have two ways to make money. You can create customers and have them just buying the product or service, or you can go out and recruit other people into the business where now you can start to build true leverage, because now as you are bringing people into your business and they're working their business and bringing people in, now you are getting paid on their efforts, right? That is true leverage, because I would rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own. So this is exactly the same thing that people that franchise big companies are doing, but now on a smaller scale where people can afford to get into these businesses. And the crazy thing is that the companies don't have to pay out money to market, because when we get into the business, that's how we market, right? By leveraging these platforms like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, right? I mean, it's super easy. You know what I'm saying? It's super easy when you think about it. Because now when you get into network marketing, you found a company, let's just say, this is my son little Scooby-Doo bubble thing or whatever he got here, right? If I came on here and I got into a network marketing company, was selling these Scooby-Doos and I'm marketing, what I'm doing is I'm coming on here and I'm showing you guys, man, this is really awesome, right? My son absolutely loves this. It's super easy because he has a hard time trying to blow the bubbles. But here, he press a button, Scooby opens his mouth, and bam, there it is. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm just really just showing you guys what we are using. Then you're going to get other people, your ideal prospect that's going to come on and say, oh, my kids love blowing bubbles, but they also have a hard time blowing bubbles from the little plastic piece. So this will be amazing because this spits out like all these bubbles everywhere. The kids can have fun or whatever. So people are going to buy this. And then when it works, and now you can say, hey, there's an opportunity for you to get into business. And if you get other people to get these, you can make an additional income, right? It's just, network marketing is just so dope because everybody gets a chance to come in here and do exactly what they've been doing. Why have referral programs been working for so long? Well, think about this, guys. If you look at a referral program, and I want to give you kind of a scenario on each side, right? So if you think about traditional business owner, they go out and they market on like commercials, radio ads, magazines, right? So let's just say you sitting at home, you watching TV. Commercial comes up about a new restaurant that just opened in your area, okay? They showing the pictures, they showing the food, people look like they're having a great time, whatever the case, and you see this, right? Now, the food may look good, it may be very enticing to you when you see it, but it still doesn't drive you to go to the new restaurant. You may say, oh, we should check that out one day, right? But you still never go. But however, if you go to someone, right, say you went to work or one of your family members called you and was like, hey, have you heard about that new restaurant? And just open up, and then you're going to say, yeah, I seen a commercial about it, right? I seen a commercial. They're going to be like, man, we just went there this weekend, and man, let me tell you, the food is amazing. The atmosphere was good, man. The service was great. I mean, it was so awesome. I can't wait to go back, right? What do you think that's going to do to you? Now, because you've seen the commercial, you already was enticed by what you saw, but now somebody that you know, like, and trust just gave you a call and said that restaurant is amazing. The food is amazing. The atmosphere is amazing. Guess what you are going to do? You are going to now go to that restaurant. Was it because of the commercial that you saw? Absolutely not. It was because somebody that you know, like, and trust told you and confirmed that that restaurant that you seen on the commercial was absolutely amazing. Follow me on this. So if you think about that, you seen the commercial, but you still wasn't pumped up to go and see it until somebody that you know, like, and trust told you about it. So think about that in network marketing, right? When you find a company that you can, and a product or a service that you could truly stand behind, and you come on here and you talk to them, they may have seen it all over the internet. They may have seen it, oh, it popped up. They were like, oh, that sounds cool, kept it moving. But if you hit them up and say, man, let me just tell you what this product has done for me, or you tell them, hey, this is what this service done for me, and you can show them results, guys, now people are more like enticed to say, oh, you know what? Let me check that out, because you're a person that they know, like, and trust. So now they're going to look into it because they see that you are seeing results. They see that you are seeing success. So now it's going to drive them to want to know more about what you're doing. So like in my mind, guys, I'm telling you, the referral program from the big companies, to me, and I could be wrong, but from the way that I look at it, the referral program was the reason why network marketing was created. Because somebody looked at it and said, okay, if these customers are excited about working for the company, going out and sharing this information with other people, and we don't even have to pay them to go and do it. Not like pay them before they go and market. We just pay them as they bring new people and give them some type of incentive. I mean, you think about it. Car dealerships, major. You go and buy a car that's $15,000, $20,000 or more, right? And then before you leave, what is the salesperson going to tell you? If you know anybody else that needs a vehicle, send them our way. We will pay you $100 for the referral. They're going to pay you $100 cash. Okay. So in your mind, you like, shoot, let me go and tell everybody about it. They helped me, all this stuff. So what do? You go and tell people, hey, my credit wasn't the greatest, but they work with me. They got me into this vehicle. They were so awesome. Go to that dealership. If you need a vehicle, they are going to work with you in your situation, right? And then just make sure, and y'all never leave this out. Make sure to mention my name, because if you buy a car from there, they're gonna pay me $100. Now, guess what? You did the majority of the work for those salespeople at that dealership, because you just told them about the program they have, the type of experience you had. You told them about your situation with not having good enough credit, but they still work with you. You gave them all the goods. So when a customer goes in, they are ready to rock because you're a person that they know, like, and trust. They go into that dealership based on your experience and your results. And they go in there. And now when you go and buy a car that's $20,000, $25,000 or more, now that person that referred you get paid $100. So if it's easy for you to do something like that and just get paid one time, but that dealership just made thousands of dollars off of that one referral, but they gave you $100 one time, why would you continue to keep working for them for very little when you can come over here and do the same thing, right, in network marketing, and now you can get paid more for your efforts? Man, I'm telling y'all right now, when I started to realize this, and I really started to kind of weigh the option and the pros and the cons, I was like, ain't no way in the hell I'm promoting for these big companies anymore for percentages off my next purchase. You know what I'm saying? For a $50 gift card or $100 cash or whatever the case. I'm not wasting my time on that when I could come over here and I could do the same thing that I've been doing for these big companies pretty much for free. And I can make more money, leverage, right? Keywords, leverage. I could build a business and get other people that want to do the same thing I'm doing. And then not only that, get paid residually. So now I'm getting paid more for my efforts, for the work that I put in. I'm telling you guys, it's time to wake up. This is the reason why home-based businesses are blowing up. Okay, especially in a time like today, you got the pandemic going on, millions of people without jobs, not knowing where to turn, right? How they gonna make an additional income to keep them bills afloat? You got people out here waiting on the government to send them stimulus checks or start up them unemployment benefits just so they can pay bills. And you got a whole industry over here that you can choose from. Guys, it doesn't take no college degree to do it. They don't care about your background. It doesn't matter your color, your gender. You can come over here and network marketing, and you can find a business that you can stand behind. That's the most important piece. Don't just join a business because, oh, it sounds nice. Join a business that you can truly stand behind and you can be excited about. Because when you go out here, your excitement alone is what's going to drive people to want to see what it's about. Not just, oh, hey, you can make money, but really truly being like, man, I could truly stand behind this. And when you find that company, now you just go out and now you can share it. But I truly believe that referral programs from these big companies and traditional businesses spark the idea of creating the network marketing industry. Because when you start seeing these companies that don't have a network marketing, they don't hire employees, they don't have all the overhead and buildings everywhere, and you don't got to go through all the legalities and all of that stuff. And now they don't even have to pay out money to market because people are paying in. So they already generating revenue for people who are buying into the business, right? Buying the business model. And then when they go out and they market, they're generating even more money. So guess what? As the money is coming in, allows us to get paid more because they don't have the employees to pay and all the overhead and everything. So now the commission structure makes sense. It makes sense. So that's why I'm trying to educate y'all, because a lot of y'all sit back with this simple mindset like, oh, it's just one of those things, without truly understanding that you guys are doing exactly what we do in network marketing for the big companies just for a gift card or percentages off or $100 cash. Y'all do it every day anyways. Anytime you go buy a product or a service, or you go out to eat, or you see a movie, you tell people about it, and you tell them with excitement. When you order things, if you order the new Jordans, you like, oh my God, I just got the new Jordans. You tell people about it. People want to go get them because you are excited. You found a great deal. For the parents, go to Old Navy. They got 50% off all in the store. Guess what? You're going to tell people about Old Navy. Oh my gosh, you should go there. 50% off. I got all these clothes for just $50. It was $100. I only paid $50. People want to know. We are sharing information. We passing information around. The difference is that in the traditional world, you only getting paid just a little bit, if you're getting paid anything at all. But in network marketing, you can buy into the business and you can make more money. You can get that leverage income by building a team. You can make money by getting customers to come in and use that product or service. And you can get paid residual income, guys. It's no reason why you're not getting started and taking this serious. Because for all of you guys that want to debate and this one of them pyramid schemes and all of this stuff and everything, you're going to go right back out there and do exactly what we are doing in network marketing for the big companies for free. So why not get paid for your efforts? Time to wake up. I told y'all, I'm not playing no games. I'm here to educate y'all so that way you know what's going on. Because maybe if you understand why this is going on and why so many people are winning in the network marketing industry that take it serious, this is the reason why, in my opinion. Like I said, I'm not always right. So, hey, if you got a different opinion or whatever the case you want to share, drop it in the comments. It's all about having a conversation because you may have a point of view that I didn't realize. And I'm like, you know what? I've never seen it that way. You may come on here and you may say, you know what? I never thought about it like that, Derrick. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. It's about the meeting of the minds, sharing ideas that's going to help to open up new doors for our people. The meeting of the minds, sharing new ideas that's going to open up new doors for our people. That's why I'm here. That's why I share these videos. That's why I break these things down to help y'all understand and ask you guys, why are you still over here doing this? When you see people winning during this pandemic, people that had home-based business in the network marketing industry was eating during this pandemic, was laughing, not laughing at people, but like laughing at the pandemic, like, you ain't doing nothing to me because I'm still making money. I'm still able to live and flourish through this pandemic. So if you see that, why you just sitting back waiting? Ask questions. What are you guys doing that I'm not? Help me, right? Help me. And we'll share the information with you, all right? So I just wanted to share that with you. I hope that makes sense. I was thinking about it this morning. It was on my mind, on my heart. I was like, let me get this video out this morning before I start my day. But I hope it makes sense. If it does, drop a 1 in the comments. If you got any comments on it, please drop them. I want to see them. I want to see what people think and this, you know, about this subject. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what you guys really feel about this subject. If you agree with me, that's cool. If you don't, you know, it's okay. Like I said, it was just something I was thinking and it made sense to me and I'm putting it out there and hopefully you guys can receive it and open up your mind to get started somewhere. I don't care where you get started. Just start a business somewhere, man. All these opportunities out here. Don't sit around waiting on the government no more. Stop waiting around for these stimulus checks that they dangling in front of your face while you still struggling. Stop waiting around for these unemployment benefits that you may never get back. Because the one thing I learned, guys, is this, and I'm going to get off. If you give people the power to feed you, you give the same people the power to starve you. Okay? And that's what we're seeing a lot of. Too much dependency going on, y'all. Depending on the government, depending on your job, depending on these stimulus checks, depending on these unemployment benefits, that's never going to gain you long-term wealth. Let us show you how to build that long-term wealth that you and your family deserve. All right? So that being said, guys, y'all enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Today is the day for family football. Well, let me say that again. God first, right? Family, football, food, all that great stuff. So I'm going to be chilling with the family today. But if y'all got any questions, y'all already know what to do. Hit your boy up. All right? Love you guys. God bless. We're going to talk to you soon. Peace.